Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Themistoklis, representing Sophia AI. And I'm here to practically demo all the capabilities that we have unlocked fighting on the front of digital sovereignty for Greece via our model Sophia AI. And so let's begin. Practically, our product and vision at the same time is Sophia, and Sophia prioritizes sovereignty. Now, let's look why this is like our top priority. The status quo is as follows. So, the global market moves at breakneck speeds, but the adoption rate of AI in Greece is at a mere 9.8 to 1%. So that makes Greece rank 18th in the EU in terms of adoption rate. And while this is the reality, it's very important to understand why this happens. So the reason this thing happens is because global AI solutions provided by the global giants do not really understand us. So global solutions don't fit the particularities and nuances of the Greek culture, laws, and ethics. And this is the reason that using global AI might make us be at risk for data sovereignty and legal hallucinations. So in Sophia, our vision is pretty simple but very ambitious. What we aim to accomplish is practically to deliver the full AI stack, the full suite of tools that enables the user to perform in a sovereign way all the tasks that are available to the global users in English. So that means understanding of culture, laws, and language nuances. Let's see how our mission is shaped. So the basis of our mission are the three sovereignty pillars. The three digital sovereignty pillars are practically the technological sovereignty, which means that one needs full control over the model, the security, and the infrastructure. Linguistic sovereignty, which means that we don't just implement a translation model. We actually construct a very high-quality curated datasets with which we train our models. And data sovereignty, which means that all of the data, the infrastructure, and the servers are actually here in Greece. Greece is under EU jurisdiction, so that means that everything we do is GDPR compliant and according to the AI Act. So we don't just use a model, we also provide the infrastructure for our models. Okay, now, I'm actually here to demo what we can do live with our product and the full generative stack. So this is the Sophia model family that's up to date. So what we have here is two sets of text generation models. We have the W series and the K series. The Sophia W series is like our all-around chat model, which has two alternatives, one small and one big. So we have a small 27 billion parameter model and a large one at 235 billion parameters. Both models are multimodal, and we use them for regular non-reasoning tasks. And we also have the K family of models, which are our reasoning models. Similarly, we have a small 32 billion parameter model and a larger one at 80 billion. So I want to test our models live, see if everything runs smoothly. So I'm having a bit of difficulty seeing here. So let me create a new task, most probably right here. Okay. So I will be using the Sophia W2 model. We can try to upload a couple of papers from Jan LeCun that he did the previous week. So Jan LeCun, the previous week, actually published Legepa, which is a great framework for world modeling. So I'm asking Sophia to act as an expert researcher and practically do a thorough analysis of the paper that I provide her with. So let's see. Okay, this might take some time because the PDFs are quite large. I hope she will answer. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, Sophia starts generating her response. She provides us with an executive summary, key contributions to the paper, and then most likely, I don't remember exactly what the prompt was. So yeah, Sigil will perform a methodology analysis, and then key results, limitations, gaps, etc. Okay, we can let her finish, or maybe I don't think it will take much more time. So yeah. Yeah, as you can see, we can do relatively quickly a lot of output tokens based on context. Okay. So, moving on to our creative stack, our creative suite. So, for graphic creators, we provide the creative suite, which comprises of our image generation models, the Sophia I1 and Sophia I2, the I-series. And we also just deployed our Sophia V1, which is our video generation model. So what's the difference between Sophia I1 and Sophia I2? I would say Sophia I1 is a smaller but really strong model to generate images. I usually prefer Sophia I2 for image editing. So let me jump back into our live environment here. This is our actual production, by the way. And let's create a new chat. And then what I want to do is to ask Sophia to, I don't want to upload an image. I want to ask Sophia to generate an image of the Acropolis Museum in Athens, and I've provided some more details regarding that request, like how would the picture be taken in a particular set of lenses, and more detailed instructions. Okay, while this runs, we can immediately look at the output of this because I've just run it. So, oh no, it's not this one. Or maybe we can actually wait for it to conclude. Okay, it might take some time, image generation. Okay, yeah. So Sophia successfully created this image. Okay, it seems to follow the paradigm of the Acropolis Museum, and it has views in the Acropolis. So it's a very nice image, I would say. So let me download it. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is switch to our Sophia I2 model, that is an expert on image editing. And I will ask Sophia I2 to change the sky and shadow visual as it is in the sunset hour. Okay. So I gave the previous image as an input to this request, and what we are expecting to see is actually the same picture, but in the afternoon hours where the sun sets. Probably some orange colors will pop up or something similar. Let's see. Okay, yeah. It managed to do so, I would say. I expected the sun to be a little more set. But okay, it's a nice image. Okay, now we can demonstrate the capabilities of our video generation model. So let me quickly switch to the video generation functionality, give the first frame, and prompt Sophia to animate it. Okay, so what I've done here is for video generation, and how video generation works is that I provided Sophia with an initial frame, and then Sophia now generates a video based on that frame. I think we support 30 frames per second and 10-second duration of videos. This will take some time, so we'll get back to it. Let me switch back to the presentation and actually present the rest of our model family. So on the voice front, we have two models, one ASR and one TTS model. And our ASR model achieves the lowest word error rate that we've seen. So we have a word error rate of 7.08 in Greek, which is the lowest. And our TTS model is based on our customized datasets and is able to perform authentic Greek speech synthesis. I don't think we have a demo for it today, so I'm moving on to Sophia Research. And Sophia Research is one of the latest models that we've added in the text generation family. And what Sophia Research does is that it's an expert on actually moving away from hallucinations and provide citations for every single bit of knowledge that is generated. So Sophia Research is actually our long horizon information seeking model. And all of the above, what I've mentioned, all of these models are packaged with guardrails. We use NemoGuard as a safety layer on both input and output in order to make sure that all user generations are safe and compliant to all acts and laws. Okay. The video is still generating. Okay, no problem. But what we can do in the meantime is actually do a new chat, select our research agent, and then, what I want the research agent to do is actually to perform an analysis in the trend of green energy investments in northern Greece over the last 3 years. Okay. So this is what happens on our research agent live, and I think eventually it will be triggered. We have some delay here. Okay. Let me see. Okay, yeah. It took a bit, but eventually it happened. So here, real time, the research agent recognizes our request and immediately begins to perform interactive web search. In parallel, what we do is to construct web search queries in order to search the web to find information relevant to the user query. And then the final step of this process is the summarization of the sources and then their combination to a final response. However, this cycle of events happens again and again until we reach a level of confidence that, you know, our AI seems that, okay, there's not much, there's not any more information left on the web for me to compose regarding my answer to that question, and so it finishes. Okay, so now it's reflecting on the summary, and let's see, okay, now we went into another cycle, so practically it reflected on the summary that we had up to this point, and now it retries to generate new queries to, again, retrieve new search results, and then again summarize the sources, then reflect, and then compose. So I believe for this kind of user query, we want to need more than 2 rounds of that process. So I believe that relatively quickly we'll get our response. No, actually, we have 3 rounds. Okay. It's stochastic, I don't control it. Anyway, let's see if our video is ready. Okay, yeah. So our video is ready, and we can see that successfully Sophia did animate the original pic. Okay, nice. And then the deep research is still ongoing. Okay, we'll get back to it. So back to the presentation. Our intellectual core is based on a multi-stage training, and actually we use around 14 billion Greek tokens for our CPT, and we have constructed 17 million SFT samples. Okay, based on benchmarks, we are on top when we are compared with other open source models for Greek. And, you know, we are mostly at least 50% better with Sophia K2. Now, let me skip this part. No, actually, apart from the commercial usage, we want to dive a bit deeper on what we have available for businesses. And we can ensure businesses that we will provide 100% data and infrastructure sovereignty for their solutions. And the way you can access Sophia is actually by scanning this QR code. We offer a month of our Plus package for free for new users, and a week trial for our Pro package. All of our models are available on all tiers, but the limits change as you progress through the tiers. So next up on our list, on our list of new products is the MCP. The MCP will be directly connected to our email, calendar, or whichever application we choose, and we can actively interact with the MCP, and practically in the same chat window as we saw earlier, we will be able to be notified or send emails or join video calls just from the chat interface. Next thing that we are working on is a rack solution. It will work end-to-end for enterprises, where we can connect to any number of collections, internal wikis, or data repositories that the company has, and in a closed-loop system provide them with the answers. And then, finally, we have Sophia Meet, which is our latest endeavor to actually do Sophia and to actually implement Sophia as an online tool that is able to either manually, for uploaded recordings, produce insights, or Sophia Meeting can accompany you to your meetings and automatically perform insight analysis on your Microsoft meetings. We provide We have connected only Microsoft Teams for now, but we plan to add more platforms to our existing ones. So, okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, and the research isn't concluded, and here we have our final report. We can download it, export it, and do anything we want with it. We have the citations here. And yeah, everything went according to plan. Okay, so thank you. That was everything I need to present.